Traders, we're going to have a look at our trend continuation strategy, and we'll focus on this pair there, the pound Kiwi. We've got this price action currently, really nice expansion and retrace into our 50 to 61.8 Fibonacci. Given that this is trending really nicely, as you can see, okay, it's giving us quite a nice price action. I'm looking to get involved with this long on this pullback. We've got this 4-hour order block, and the order block is where you see red candles in a green trend, a bullish trend. These two red candles here, two consecutive candles, the high of the candle on the left and the low on the candle on the right, candle bodies, make up this institutional order block. And it's an order block due to the fact that this green candle here traded off with speed, and we have an imbalance. In other words, one-sided trading from this point to this point here. So we have this bullish imbalance, one-sided trading. So when we see an order block with an imbalance, we want to look for an entry point as this pulls back into this imbalance. Now, what determines the imbalance is this red candle here, the low, and this candle here, okay, the two candles either side of this long green candle. So we have the low of the red candle here, the high of the candle prior, right? So this space is one-sided trading, bullish. So it's a bullish imbalance. The market generally looks to rebalance, but this is a prime target area for this to pull back into before we see any further upside. Okay, so we want to make sure that we mark up this imbalance. We know where it is, and I mean, look, it doesn't have to pull back into the imbalance. Here's an imbalance that didn't get touched, but in most cases these will, right? So we have this target, and it coincides with the 50 to 61.8 Fibonacci. I happen to like my trend colors, so that really defines the trend bars. We use this extensively. Now we took this trade on Tuesday, and I closed it at the end of today's New York session. Decided to secure 1.13R, knowing that this was most likely going to pull back, and one indicator that gave me the clue that it might pull back is this little red dot, along with this red line here. This is a bearish divergence coming from this point here to the high. And if we include this indicator, all right, previous daily highs and lows, look at that, right? So it's traded into this previous daily high, and I'm looking for the pullback. Now the thing with this is we have these dots here telling us or indicating that this is a previous daily high or low, and it might be where this finds support, quite possibly, okay, or it could pull back into the imbalance. But we know that this is a strong resistance level right through here. Now the way that I want to get involved with this is going to be on the lower time frame. So what we do now, we've worked out that this is ticking the boxes in terms of our strategy, trend continuation for our time frame. Now I'm going to go down to 15-minute, and what I'm looking for here is our candles to shift from red to green. So we're looking for, well, precisely this. Okay, green, they shift from green to red, and then we move from red to green. And I mean, this here is an ideal setup for a buy based on these indicators down here giving us a higher time frame support. There's a lot going on here. There's also this white line that's a monthly, and we have an orange line under here that's a weekly, right? So if we trade into a monthly weekly combo like that, that's a strong support zone, and we can look to buy at that level. But anyway, coming back up here, what this is trading into now is the yellow dotted line is a daily and previous monthly high down in here. So we've got support, and we have this imbalance through here. You can see this white markup. Well, on this time frame, on the 15M, the imbalance is precisely from these lows here and a high of this candle here, right? So we've marked up the imbalance on the 15M. So we're looking at this thin candle. So, it could pull back down into here, but more importantly, we want this to shift from red to green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up an alert that will bring me into the chart see these squares, these red squares, right? This is telling me that the candle bars have shifted from green to red. Okay, so we want red to green. We can set that up on a 15-minute or a 5-minute. I'll set this up on the 15M. We'll go over to the alerts. Look at all these opportunities. I'm going to go with the 15M trend bars, 3 dots, add alert, bar color change. And I want this to make a bit of noise. So I've added the alarm clock here, and I'm going to go once per bar. I'll mark this up, 15M, create. Most of the alerts that I have, if you have a look over here on the right, are set up on the 30-minute time frame. You can see here 30M. So I've got the bar color change on the 30, mainly because the 15M is a little bit busy. You get a bit more volatility, and the alerts will go off more often. But on the 30-minute, they separate out. See, we've got these alerts here, but we don't have any more, right? So when this shifts from red to white into green, we should see a new alert bringing us into the chart, and that'll be on the 30. So we'll see the alert on the 30, but I want it on the 15 and even a 5-minute chart, because I'm really interested in when this starts to rotate and we see a trend change. Well, actually, it's a trade we've already taken in the close of the New York session. Secured profits. Now we're looking for re-entry, so we want this rotation. I'll go down to a 5-minute, and I'll tell you what I want on the 5-minute. I'm going to go with the trend channel, enable these inputs. Yeah, we want all that. So I'm going to go with the trend channel on the 5-minute, and specifically I'm looking for cloud break 2, and that will give us a break of market structure. Trend channel alert, cloud break 2. We'll go once per bar, 5-minute, create. See this alert here? This is cloud break 2, this is cloud break 1. Okay, so it's above the cloud here, it breaks into the cloud there, and then we break out of the cloud bearish here, and this is going to give us this trend. So I'm looking for the green signal in this case. Now, it's important that we work off these indicators here, this one and this one. I've deleted the daily and the weekly. I've got the 4-hour here. I want the 4-hour to be the color of the trade that I'm taking. So we're looking for a buy, and this tells us that we have strong momentum on the combination of the 4-hour and the daily time frame. This is a certain criteria that's met, and this paint. So I would like to see this green bar kick in somewhere around in here when this gains momentum. All right, and the idea of that is it's just giving us a higher probability setup. Trading is difficult enough, so we need tools like this to just give us the best opportunity. All right, now I'm choosing to trade on the lower time frames more than the 4-hour. Okay, so there's a signal to get involved here based on this one and this one, giving us a go ahead. I've been previously trading the 4-hour and letting them run, or actually trading the daily time frame and letting them run. And the problem that I found with that was we were seeing these incredibly aggressive trend reversals midweek, and that threw a bit of a spanner in the works. I think I've got a perfect example here somewhere. This is the example, right? So we had a buy, go long. Okay, we see these green bars under. We get the pullback. Right? There's a cue to go long. And I was taking this on the higher time frame, the daily, stop loss, giving it plenty of room to breathe. And midweek, Tuesday, Wednesday, we saw the market aggressively shift gears. Right? So swing trading, or intraday swing trading, hasn't been easy lately since the Bank of Japan increased their rates, and we've seen a lot of volatility. So we, on this particular trade here, we ended up getting taken out. And I've got an example here. If we'd been trading this on the lower time frame, let's say we go down to the 15-minute time frame. Okay, so we go down to this time frame. Well, I mean, any of this would have been profitable. And at this point here, we wouldn't be buying. This is when the red signal kicks in here, and we start looking for these red dots and the break out. This is the cloud here. You can see this is trading within the cloud. I'll mark up the cloud so you can see, right? So we can start looking for these opportunities on the lower time frame with a tighter stop. Okay, so it was time to get short through here on the lower time frame, on the 15-minute. Right, so we've shifted gears this week, and we've had some really nice outcomes with the trades we opened this week. It's Thursday, so we'll have 2 more days to run with this. lower time frame strategy. Okay, so coming back, I'll just go back out to an hourly chart. It's just a bit easier. It gives us more of more information on the chart. Yeah, so we're looking for this to rotate now on the lower time frame. See we're getting the red break now. This is breaking into the cloud, so we just wait until this shifts gears bullish. So we've got everything set up now. We've got the alerts ready to go, and this is how we can approach the markets with tighter stops, and even looking to pull our stop losses to break even fairly early in the piece as well. Okay, guys, so that's a wrap. That's the pound Kiwi. I'd like to invite you to take up our 14-day free trial. Join VIP. You have access to our daily trade signals. They're copy friendly. You can copy them on TS Copier. Go over here to TS Copier. We've got the video here on how to set it up. We have, if you scroll down, settings that you can import into TS Copier, so you can copy our signals automatically to your account. Take up the free trial. Won't cost you anything. There's two options here. You can use debit or credit card to set it up down in here, debit with PayPal or through Square. You don't pay now, okay? Once you click this, it just sets up a subscription that starts billing in 14 days. I mean, at any time if you decide you want to opt out and this is not for you, you can cancel very easily through PayPal or through Square. It's very easy to manage this. Give it a shot for 2 weeks and see what's possible. Not only do we have our daily trade signals, I'm sending in mentorship videos on a daily basis as well into VIP. So with that, look forward to seeing you in VIP. Have a great day, safe trading, and we'll see you in the next video.